ahead and get us going here. Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts. And thank you to our local sponsors who help make these live athletic streams possible. Please support these businesses when you can. I'm Jim McCoy along with Mark McLemore. We also have Colton Treadway on the camera. We're coming to you live from the Cascade Christian Pavilion. It's the first day of the Cascade Christian Christmas Classic here in Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week as we get set for this matchup between the Sisters Outlaws and the Cascade Christian Challengers. Coverage today is brought to you by Table Rock Sports, Oregon's leading provider of live high school athletic streams, through our Lithia Superstore Game Center at TableRockSports.net. Welcome to our home and visiting fans watching today. Joe Brett is our executive producer. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Table Rock Sports invites you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thank you to the over 4,500 fans who already have. We're just going to go ahead and take a quick break right here, and then when we return, we'll get you set for tonight's game here on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
This portion of our pregame show is brought to you by Abby's Pizza. Make Abby's Pizza your post-game stop with a menu that covers all your family favorites. Abby's is an Oregon post-game tradition since the 1960s. See you after the game at Abby's. Well, it's day one of the Christmas Classic, and tonight we've got the final two games coming up, and this includes the host Cascade Christian Challengers coming in with a record of 3-1, taking on a sister squad that comes in with an overall record of 2-2. And really, Mark, you're at this point, not much really to draw from the one-loss records or how they've performed against various opponents, because I really think a lot of these teams are just beginning to figure out who they are.
Yeah, they're mostly just getting their feet wet, and so I don't think you can take a lot from their current records, especially with sisters, as they played some really difficult opponents so far on the season. And if you look at their record, it's a little deceiving at 2-2. They're a very good basketball team. They played some tough teams here early in the season, and I would not be surprised if they do really well in their league this year.
Well, the starting lineups are being introduced for the challengers. Out on the floor will be Hudson Gottsman along with Brady Klecker, Andy Alvarez, Derek Farmer, and the team's leading scorer, transfer from Baker, Jake Holden. Now we're about ready to meet the starting lineup for the Sisters Outlaws, coached by Chad Rush. Will McDonald, 6'1" junior wing. He'll be joined in the lineup by 6'4" junior forward Kieran Labhart. Then we have Charlie Moen in the backcourt, a 6-foot senior. Then we have Thomas Hammerly, a 6'3" junior. He's there, as you can see on your screen, wearing number 20. And then number 30 is Tegan Schwartz, a 6'3" senior forward. Challengers coming into this game after having played up at the Dayton tournament last weekend. The Challengers went 2-1, and while that kind of sounds good, at the same time, conversations with Coach Brian Morse have revealed that there's that sense we've got a lot to work on.
Well, and that's why he plays these tournaments early in the year. If you talk to Coach Morse, you'll find out real quickly that he wants to find out where his team's at early and often, and that's how you do it, is with these preseason tournaments. And the Challengers are playing in 3 different ones. And the other thing he likes is that to do with these tournaments is it's very similar to the state tournament where you've got to win 3 games in a row on 3 different days. So it sort of mimics the state tournament, but also gives you an opportunity to see where your team's at.
They're going to go ahead and tip it up at center court. The Hayes in the barn. Farmer going up against Kieran Labhart. Challengers control the tip. Holden has it on the far side wing, and it is quickly taken away by Charlie Moen. Moen out of backcourt, swings it for McDonald. They go into the high post to Hammerly. Hammerly, now they'll dish back to McDonald. Lots of ball movement here, and shot at the basket, no good. Put back attempt by Schwartz is good to give the Outlaws the 2-0 lead.
So again, the Challengers not getting that rebound. That's been one of their troubles early in the season so far.
Klecker with it, drives to the hoop, and he'll miss the attempt. Holden kicks it back out. Farmer from long range, his shot off to the left, and there for the rebound is McDonald. Labhart on the high right wing. They'll swing it around the horn to Moen. Moen starts a drive, picks up his dribble, fires it right side, driving to the hoop, and laying it up and in is Will McDonald. And quickly, the Challengers going to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 4-0 your score with the Outlaws out front. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, 4-0, this Outlaws early lead. Alvarez will take care of the inbound to Farmer. He'll walk it out of backcourt. He'll make the move, drives, kicks it over in the corner. Gottsman fires his shot off to the right, no good. Long rebound comes out to Will McDonald. So the Challengers have not hit yet in the game. Minute and a half old.
0 for 3 so far for Cascade.
McDonald with it. They'll swing it over to the left side, over to Schwartz. They'll feed it in, shot in and out. Alvarez will collect. Challengers leading rebounder at 7.5 a game. Meanwhile, Holden will make a move. His shot over the rim. Sisters will come down with it. Quickly move. Attempt no good. Alvarez with another carom. Alvarez outlets to Klecker. Klecker moves left. Kicks it back out. Gottsman glides to the hoop. He can't get it to go. He'll get his own rebound. Tries to bounce it off an Outlaws player, and that's just the way it's gone for Cascade so far. They'll end up with it. They'll feed it across. Lefty jumper. Too long. And there is Farmer for the weak side rebound. Derek starts a drive. Feeds to Alvarez in the low post. Kicks it out. Holden drives. Looking. Alvarez, his shot short, but he's fouled on the attempt. And he'll go to the free throw line.
I like the attack there on the Challengers' part. They didn't do a lot of that to start the game so far, and at least getting the ball inside to Alvarez, letting him attack the rim is a good move there for Cascade Christian. Gets himself a attempt at the free throw line.
Andy Alvarez, first attempt is good. Challengers with their first point of the night. Andy averaging 9.5 a game. Third on the team in scoring for the Challengers. He can draw the Challengers within 2 here. Klecker comes out of the ball game. And Hutton Walker's in. Alvarez, a 50% free throw shooter, and he keeps that trend up there, going 1 for 2. Challengers now trail by 3 by a score of 4-1. McDonald on the drive. That's rejected, but there another attempt for Schwartz. His shot, no good. Okay. And a foul against Farmer.
Yep.
So Derek Farmer whistled for his first team foul for the Challengers. Schwartz across the paint to Hammerly. Shot off target. Farmer has it. Outlaws quickly get back on defense. Farmer kicks it out. Hutton Walker is into the ball game. He'll kick it out. Now Gottsman will drive. He'll shoot. His shot short. And Outlaws come away with it out of the backcourt. Here's Will McDonald. Bounce pass over on the right side to Hammerly. Hammerly up high to Labhart. McDonald with the fadeaway jumper, 2.
4 points for McDonald. You can tell the kid's a scorer. He's got that mentality as he's attacking Hutton Walker.
Walker, meanwhile, with the basketball, loses the handle on it, gets it back. Gottsman with the ball here on the near side wing. Passes back up top for Walker. Walker, in a started drive, goes hard to the hole. Has it rejected, but there's a foul on the play. And that'll send Hutton Walker to the charity stripe. Freshman, 5'9" guard. Generously listed at 5'9", but has been an impact player for the Challengers. First free throw attempt is good. Challengers within 4 at 6-2. Noah Darlin checking in for the Challengers, along with Brady Klecker. Farmer and Gottsman will come out. Substitution in for the Outlaws, we have Marshall Durham, 6'4" freshman. Walker, free throw attempt, that one in and out. Ball comes out to McDonald. McDonald working against Darland. Foul on the floor. And that'll go against Darland. For Noah, that'll be his first of the ball game and the second team foul against the Challengers with 3:55 left to go in the first. McDonald on the inbound, gets it up high. Durham with it. Passes left wing, now up top. McDonald, his shot short, ball in traffic. Schwartz with the offensive rebound, but Noah pokes away at it. And while the Outlaws try to rescue it, they end up losing it out of bounds right in front of the Challenger bench.
Challengers 0 for 6 so far shooting the basketball.
All their points coming at the free throw line. Gavin Hayes checking in for the Challengers.
3 for 8 so far for the Outlaws.
Walker strolls out of backcourt, starts to make a move, goes hard to the hole. His shot in and out. Offensive rebound by Hayes. Hayes kicks out. Walker shoots from 3, and he gets the roll.
Challengers needed that.
They draw within 1. Hutton, not really known as a three-point shooter, but he gets the roll there to draw the Challengers within 1. Outlaws working inside, now out to Schwartz. Schwartz on the left wing. Hands it for Labhart. Labhart starts to make a move. We'll have a foul called against Cascade Christian.
I think that's on Jake.
And for Jake Holden, that'll be his first personal of the ball game. Holden's going to come out for a breather. Derek Farmer returns. And what we see here with substitutions, nothing unusual here for the Challengers, especially early in the year, keeping everybody fresh. Inbound to McDonald. Shot smoked there by Durham. But it would appear that the Stripes say there's a little reason for that, and that might have something to do with Brady Klecker, who's whistled for his first personal, which will send Durham to the free throw line. First attempt on its way. He gets it to roll around and down. 7-5 your score. Sisters 2 in front of the Challengers.
Kind of the way you expect the first quarter for a couple teams who really don't know each other very well.
Right.
Kind of feeling each other out, seeing what they can do against the other team's defense.
Farmer on the drive, uses some of that 4-5 speed to lay it up and in, and he ties the game. 2:45 left to go in the quarter. Labhart, Durham, up top Schwartz. Everybody gets a hand on it in this offense. Almost tipped away by Farmer, but Labhart there. Cross-court pass to Dunn, who's in the game. Dunn starts to make a move. And we'll have a foul against Cascade Christian. And that's going to go against Darland, and that'll be his second personal of the game. He'll come out as Gottsman returns. It looks like Jake Holden will get set to check back in momentarily. Hayes, after giving the Challengers a couple minutes, returns to the Challenger bench. So you got Holden in there along with Klecker, Farmer, Walker, and Gottsman.
Yeah, the starters here pretty much, except for Andy Alvarez is out and Hutt is in.
First free throw attempt by Moen will pull the Outlaws back in front at 8-7. He has another attempt coming. Second attempt, that one rims off.
And we had a lane violation, which didn't really matter because the Challengers got the rebound. But anyway, it's Challenger ball.
Some of those early season miscues you see from just about every team at one time or another. Farmer feeds. They'll try to work it inside to Holden, but it is broken up by Sisters. Quick move up the floor to McDonald. He lays it up and in.
He's got 6 already to lead them.
3-point ball game. 2 minutes left to go in the first. Walker with the basketball. Starts a drive to the hoop. Lays it up. Can't get it to go, but we have a foul underneath the basket.
And that one's going to go on Moen. Or excuse me, Marshall Durham.
So for Durham, that'll be his first personal. That's 3 team fouls for the Outlaws. Challengers have 5. Walker, first free throw attempt is good. Challengers within 2 at 10-8.
Alvarez back in. Gottsman to the bench.
And the second one, nothing but net. I think that's where that kid's going to end up making his living this year.
Yeah, 3 for 4 from the line so far tonight.
Challengers within 1. Outlaws with the ball. Moen. And they'll swing it around the horn. Labhart. Now we've got Durham with it. Durham tries to feed it inside. Looking for Labhart, but that'll end up being, they lose the handle on it. And it'll be Challenger basketball with 1:34 left to go in the first.
And sort of a defensive, punching match going on here a little bit, initially anyway. Neither team shooting very well from the field.
Walker brings it out of backcourt. Gets a screen from Alvarez. He'll start a drive, swings it for Farmer. Farmer, Alvarez with it. Foul before the shot. Looks like that's going to be against Kieran Labhart. That'll be his first personal of the ball game, and now 4 team fouls. 1:18 left to go in the first. Challengers with the inbound. Hutton Walker will take care of it. Walker for Holden. Holden starts to make a move, just simply loses the handle on it. Wait a minute. Looks like we have a change on the ruling there.
Yeah, tipped by one of the Sisters Outlaws. And you can see they weren't really arguing because they knew they tipped it. And just a good catch by one of the referees.
Walker, Alvarez. Alvarez starts to make a move. He's going to have to kick it out. Try to run it down, but there's Holden, and then Alvarez can't get it to go. Rebound Outlaws. Schwartz there for the carom. Feeds to Labhart. Cross-court pass to McDonald. McDonald drives against Walker, and he traveled with the ball. Good defense there by Hutton Walker.
And you can see that McDonald, their primary driver, he wants to get the ball and attack the rim, and likes to go to his left, which is unusual for most basketball players who like to drive to their right, but he seems to like to go left. So if you're the challengers, you got to defend him that way.
Farmer with the basketball. Working, and his shot over and off, no good. Both teams continue to struggle from the floor. McDonald with the basketball. 35 seconds left to go in the first. Labhart, high right wing, working against Holden. Cross-court pass, around the horn it goes to Moen. Now over the right side, there in the high post is McDonald. He'll kick it out. 10 on the shot. Durham feeds it out top. Time running down on the clock. The shot long, no good. And it went off the foot of an Outlaws player, and it'll be the Challengers ball with 4.8 seconds left to go in the first. And I guess kind of the surprise for me so far, Jake Holden scoreless in the ball game.
Yes, that is a surprise here in the first quarter.
Farmer. Walker has trouble with it. And that will end
the first half.
The first quarter of play.
First quarter, I should say.
It is 10-9. Sisters lead the Challengers. We'll take a quick 1-minute timeout. Then we'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros dignity.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Start of the second period.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Neither team shooting very well so far. The Outlaws 4 for 10, not terrible at 40%. The Challengers, meanwhile, 2 for 11, 18%.
And we have a whistle stopping play.
Had a shot clock issue.
We're into our third year of that, Mark, and I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah, I think the keepers, the shot clock people are getting used to it too.
7:55. So we're just right here into the beginning of the second quarter. Of course, the winner of this game will move to the semifinals to be played tomorrow evening. And also here at the tournament, we've got the Challenger girls coming up at 8:30 tonight.
Yeah, that should be an interesting game against Trinity.
Meanwhile, steal by Alvarez. Heads up play there defensively. Feeds for Holden. Holden walks it out of backcourt, working against Labhart. Sophomore on the drive. Goes hard to the hole. Just can't get it to fall.
Yeah, Jake's 0 for 2 here early. Just his second shot attempt.
Going the other way, McDonald with it. He'll end up losing out of bounds. Just looked like he kind of got a little out of control there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Fans, our sponsors make it possible to bring you our winter sports coverage. Thank you, General Manager Justin Lombardi, and our title sponsors again in 2026, the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62. Walker with the basketball, has a path to the hoop, bounce pass. Alvarez has trouble with it, gets his own rebound, and he puts the Challengers on top.
Nice job by Andy of sticking with it, getting that second chance. And there we go, Brady with the steal.
Brady Klecker, Farmer, Holden.
There's an easy way to get a bucket for the Challengers.
Now the Challengers lead by 3 after just having taken the lead for the first time.
Nice little run there by the Challengers. They're in that 1-3-1 that they like to run every once in a while.
So up top will be Klecker defensively, working against McDonald. And
Sister's going to take a quick timeout, 30-second.
Okay, a 30-second timeout. So this will give us an opportunity to remind you to swing by Dutch Bros. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite treat. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there's no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. It's been a full day of competition here at the Cascade Christmas Classic.
It certainly has been. And on the boys' side, so far today, Ashland victorious over North Valley, 68-35. Junction City beat Phoenix 68-20. And Trinity Lutheran defeated Klamath Union 76-52. And the Challengers, the winner of this game between the Challengers and Sisters, will take on Trinity Lutheran tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Now that is going to be one tough team.
Oh, yeah. Coach always likes them to play tough teams in this tournament, and he kind of sets the bracket up accordingly, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely. McDonald with the basketball, working against Walker.
And then the Challengers back into man.
Swing the pass cross court to Durham. Durham trying to go to work against Alvarez. Feeds for Labhart. 2 seconds left to go on the clock. Shot clock violation.
Nice defense by the Challengers.
Coach Morse got to be happy about that.
Yes, he does.
Big coaching staff down there. See him on the bench next to him. A couple of guys I think you know fairly well, Mark. Ryan McLemore, Joel McLemore, and then we got
Cody Reese as well.
Cody Reese, Jordan Jenkins, and Jeremy France. Meanwhile, feed underneath. Klecker off the window for 2.
Nice patience by the offense. Good pass by Jake to get it to Klecker.
Meanwhile, Jake breaks things up. Klecker with it. Feeds for Holden. Holden goes to the hoop. Misses the shot. Looked like he was a little bit deep on that attempt. And now Holden trying to go to work against Thomas Hammerly. They'll feed it over. Lefty shot. And he knocks it down. Kieran Labhart draws his team within 2. Farmer with the basketball. Now for Holden. Holden against Hammerly. Klecker. Corner for Farmer. Walker with the basketball. And now Klecker going to feed it down low. Alvarez, he gets it for 2.
Another nice assist by Klecker, 2 in a row.
Challengers back up by 4 with 5:04 left to go in the half. McDonald with the basketball. Right of the top of the key. Bounce pass down in the corner to Moen. Back up top. McDonald shoots. And he misses it all, and it goes out of bounds.
And a nice little run here by the Challengers to get them this 17-13 lead. And really good job on that 1-3-1 of just confusing the Outlaws, and they're having trouble figuring out what to do against it.
Hudson Gutzman, junior guard, back in the game for the Challengers. Gives for Farmer, and he's one of those athletic guys that he can just do about anything you ask him to, including handle the ball. They'll feed it. Holden. He's got the ball and tries to work through traffic. Tries to feed it inside, but it is broken up by the Outlaws. Ball's loose on the floor. Somebody get a stick and kill it. It's alive.
No kidding.
Ball out of bounds. Challengers get it back. Challengers having a little bit of trouble tonight with passes and traffic, trying to thread the
They're
needle.
trying to see if they reset the shot clock, and they're going to. That's what that discussion was about.
Gottsman. Ball's tipped in the air, and then he ends up with it. And a travel called against Cascade.
I don't know about that. I did not see that one.
No, I can't say I saw it either. Noah Darlin checking in as Farmer comes out. Now, I haven't seen a lot of Darlin at the varsity level, but he's going to be one of those guys that's going to be a good ball handler, correct?
Yes, very good. Played point guard for me last year as a freshman.
Meanwhile, little turnaround jumper, 2.
Moen inside against that 1-3-1. Knocks down the jumper.
Outlaws within 2. Klecker has it tipped away. Holden on the drive. Hard off the glass. There. Darlin fighting through traffic. Gottsman going to slow it down here. Now Darlin. Klecker. Gottsman on the move. Oh, he can't get it to go. That basket just doesn't like him. There's Holden with the steal. But there to steal it back is Durham. McDonald with it.
Both teams putting out a lot of effort. You can see that for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely no lack of desire in this game. Mikey Covey making his first appearance of the ball game, wearing number 13, 6'2", sophomore forward, in along with Farmer.
Challengers back to the man-to-man.
Durham now the ball loose on the floor. They'll try to save it. It's tipped around, and there's Holden with it. Holden with the ball, going to drive hard to the hoop. He lays it up and in. Holden going coast to coast to give the Challengers the 4-point lead.
Just his second bucket of the game so far. And
McDonald
Challengers trying to pick up some of the defense.
Meanwhile, nice drive to the hoop there by McDonald.
He's got 8 points of their 17.
Farmer with the basketball. Cross-court pass to Covey. Now to Holden. Holden's going to shoot a 3. The shot off target. Fight for the rebound. There's Covey with it to Darlin. Bounce pass way up high to Farmer. Farmer at the free throw line, picking up his dribble. Now Holden shoots from downtown. Just not off to the hot start tonight. Opportunity to tie here. They'll give it to McDonald. McDonald working against Farmer. And ball tipped around, and there to run it down is Labhart. He's going to go ahead and let it fly from 3.
And that's 2 in a row for him. You're going to have to get up on him as the Outlaws take the lead.
Sisters back out front. Down in the corner, near side. Farmer to Holden. He'll swing it to Darlin. Darlin starts a drive for the hoop. You can tell he's trying to bounce pass it inside to Alvarez.
Right idea, just not a good pass.
Meanwhile, on the drive, McDonald goes to the hoop. He misses the shot. But we'll have a foul called against Cascade Christian. That'll go against Michael Covey. That'll be his first personal foul of the ball game. For the Challengers, their first team foul. Believe it or not, that's the first personal foul called here in the quarter.
Oh, wow. After all the ones we saw in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Both teams in the bonus.
Outlaws up by 1. Make that 2. At the free throw line, Will McDonald. He's got 7 in the ball game, leading all scorers. Second attempt. That catches just about every possible piece of rim.
And also hit the strap up above, and that's why it's the whistle and the out of bounds for the Challengers.
We got Covey in the game along with Andy Alvarez. Gavin Hayes returns. So does Brady Klecker along with Hutton Walker. 1:26 to go in the quarter. Challengers down by 2. Walker gets a screen. Hands to Klecker. Hayes. Walker with it. Spins in traffic. Tries to feed it inside, and once again, Challengers
turn it over.
Different players on that one, same result. And here pulling up and shooting. The shot off the rim, no good. Klecker for the rebound. There on the shot attempt was Moen. And we'll have a blocking foul against the Outlaws.
I think that one is on McDonald.
And that'll be his first personal of the ball game. First team foul for Sisters here in the second quarter. Klecker takes the inbound. Works it left. Now for Covey. Walker on the drive. Tries to look inside and
turns it over.
And so now the Challengers back defensively against the Outlaws, who lead by 2 with 28 seconds left to go in the half. With the basketball, Moen in the corner. Schwartz. Labhart's attempt. Flat off the back rim. Long rebound taken by Walker. 13 seconds left to go in the half. Walker glides to the hoop. He lays it up and in. Hutton Walker, smallest man on the floor, leading the way with 8 points. And McDonald on the attempt, no good. And that will bring us to the end of the first half. And we're all knotted up at 21 apiece. We knew this would be a good ball game, and it has not disappointed.
No, it hasn't.
So we invite you to stay tuned at halftime for stats and updates brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Fall Activities Guide is out now with sports leagues, classes, and activities for all. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and then we'll be back.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
Here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, we welcome you to the halftime report brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The City of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon. Check out the program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. Well, as you would expect with a couple of tough teams, most of them achieve that status because of their ability to play defense and take the other team out of their offensive comfort zone. And certainly we saw that in the first quarter. As you recall, Mark mentioned that the Outlaws shot 40%, not terrible, but not great. And the Challengers really struggled in that first quarter. And then in the second, the Challengers able to make a little bit of a run, and a lot of that based on their defense to tie things up at halftime.
Getting some transition buckets, and if you look at it, remember I told you they shot 2 for 11 in the first quarter. In the second quarter, 6 for 14. So much, much better. So for the half, 8 for 25, 32% for Cascade Christian. For Sisters, 8 for 20. That's 40% in that half. Turnovers, the Challengers with 7, the Outlaws with 8, so very close in that category as well. Free throws for Cascade Christian, 4 for 6, that's 67%. The Outlaws, 3 for 6, that's 50%. Scoring here, there in the first half, Hutton Walker had 8, Brady Klecker had 2, Andy Alvarez with 5, Derek Farmer with a bucket for 2, and Jake Holden ended up with 4 points. For Sisters, Will McDonald has 9, Kieran Lambert with 6, Moen has 3, and Marshall Durham has 1, and Tegan Schwartz with 2. So that's the score, and no one's really in double figures yet. Walker with 8 to lead the Challengers, and McDonald with 9 to lead Sisters. So, yeah, it's been, I mean, you look at the score, 21-21 and a half. That is a low-scoring half for a high school boys basketball game. And both teams playing pretty good defense and doing a good job of, keeping the other team to some difficult shots. And, we saw just 10 or 11 shots in each quarter by each team. So it's been a defensive battle between these two so far, and neither team shooting very well, and both teams struggling to find ways to get the ball inside and get good opportunities at the rim.
Well, and the winner of this game will end up playing Trinity Lutheran tomorrow night at 6. And I think, you talk to people, at least where the boys brackets are concerned, that's a team a lot of people have their eyes on, that this is a team. Now, if I recall correctly, they played in last year's tournament as well, and
they did. And I believe Ashland beat them, to get to the championship game last year, if you remember correctly, and played the Challengers in the championship game last year, and that was a tough a game for them against Ashland. It was very close down to the wire. So, they've had a good program over there. They've got some good players, and they look pretty good in their victory against Klamath, an improved, I would say, Klamath Union team, especially considering, we saw them last year, Klamath Union. They're just a lot better than they were, and they've got a young roster, and I thought they played pretty good against Trinity, and Trinity still beat them by 20. So a very good-looking Trinity Lutheran team will be playing the winner of this Challenger Sisters Outlaw game.
Yeah, there's definitely some good basketball teams in the tournament. Well, I love there's always a balance of some really top around the state of Oregon teams, but also that mix that you have a few of the local favorites, such as the, you have the Phoenix Pirates in here, as well as the Ashland Grizzlies, and so it kind of provides a little bit of balance. Not only do you have an opportunity to kind of check out some of the best around the state, but you also get a good look at some of the local teams too.
Yeah, absolutely. And the girls bracket also going on today. So early this morning, speaking of Phoenix and Ashland, the Phoenix girls defeated the Ashland girls 47-46, which has been one of the best games of the day early this morning at 10 o'clock. North Valley defeated Hidden Valley 38-16. Sisters beat Klamath Union on the girls' side 39-24. And then after this one, the Challengers, Cascade Christian girls, play Trinity Lutheran in the nightcap of the tournament here on the first day. So both teams starting to come out of their locker rooms, and I tell you what, I expect a war here in the second half as well, as it certainly was in the first.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a toughly played half, and I think not unlike the Challengers, one thing you see with the Outlaws is they've got production that they can count on from a number of different sources.
Yep.
But not unlike the challengers. You can tell, what they want to do, but there's, been challenges in terms of getting the looks that you want and getting that flow that sets that up, which is a mark of good defense, and we're seeing that across the board between the two squads.
Yeah, both teams playing good defense, and it's early in the season. A lot of the scoring stuff, guys playing with new guys and trying to figure out where they want to get the ball to score, what their places on the floor they want to be able to attack, and so far the Challengers, I think, still working on a lot of that, trying to figure out what combinations work as far as guys in the game, and also how to get the ball to certain guys in certain spots where they can be successful.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout here, and then we'll be ready for the start of the second half. Stick around here on TableRockSports.net.
For Susan? During the holiday rush, those might be the best words you can hear all week. At Abby's, you get a night off from cooking, a place to gather with family, and easy holiday catering that everybody loves. For legendary pizza and hospitality, visit Abby's.com.
From where I'm sitting, looks like you need floors that can handle spills. Yikes.
Right now at Lippert's, get stain-resistant carpet just 99 cents a square foot. Laminate just $1.99. And ask about special zero-interest financing at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Aloha and Melikaliki Maka from Abby's. End your year with a tropical twist. Our big Hawaiian pizza at a legendary holiday price. Plus, earn $5, $10, $20 or more in free pizza with our holiday gift card offer. Abby's, a legendary holiday pizza tradition.
Because there's some good three-point shooters out there.
We're getting ready for the start of the second half. The Challengers taking the floor. The halftime report brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. And don't forget about Rogue X. And check them out for open swim, drop-in sports, and sports leagues. Visit roguexmedford.com.
Spent a lot of time there today.
Yes.
Getting the tournament set up since we had the initial day of the JV and JV2 tournament there.
School overlapping this year at the Grace Cascade campuses. And meanwhile, Challengers with the ball. They end up turning it over. Quickly up the floor, Labhart with it. Now with the basketball is Hammerly. High post, kicks it out. Swing it around the horn. No, up top they go. Making a move. That's Outlaws, content to be patient here. Now McDonald on the drive to the hoop. And we'll have a foul called against Cascade Christian.
And I think that one's on Brady, which I don't know. I did not see a foul there, and neither did Brady. You could tell by his reaction.
At the free throw line is Will McDonald. First free throw attempt puts his team back out front, 22-21. Well, it looked like from here that it was clean.
It sure did.
But they got the angle and the vote. Ours doesn't count, and McDonald capitalizes to put his team up by 2. Outlaws, 23-21. McDonald, 9 in the game. Down low, Alvarez. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. And we got a lot of poking and prodding, pushing and shoving underneath. And we'll have a foul called against the Outlaws.
Andy to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
Andy Alvarez, 6'7" sophomore. Also an excellent baseball player.
Pitcher.
And his first free throw attempt misses its target. And he's 1 for 2 from the stripe.
Just like he was in the first half.
And just like he's been for the season.
Yeah, 50%.
7:03 to go in the third. McDonald working against Farmer. He pick up his dribble, passes cross court to Hammerly. Hammerly guarded by Holden. Well, pass left side. McDonald drives to the hoop. His shot rejected. Challenger's going to try to get out and run. Holden with the basketball. Moves, kicks it back out for Farmer. Swings it. Gottsman drives to the hoop. His shot off target, but he's fouled. They'll send him to the charity stripe.
Well, I like him going to the rim right there. That was a good choice by him. And you could definitely tell he got hammered on the way in.
23-22 your score. Gottsman with the opportunity to tie it up and maybe even go ahead. First free throw attempt is good. And you know, sometimes for a guy, maybe what it takes to get him going is sinking a couple of free throws.
Sometimes it helps. That's why I always tell kids that you're struggling shooting the basketball, get to the rim or at least get into the paint area. See if you can get something close, get it to go in, and then a lot of good things will happen from there.
Like that, where the Challengers retake the lead. So Hudson Gottsman getting the Challengers back out front. Hammerly in front of the Outlaws bench. Schwartz around the horn to Durham. They'll work it outside. McDonald will pull up inside the paint. His shot just a little bit long. Schwartz with an offensive rebound. He and Farmer fighting for the ball. And the call.
It's going to go on Farmer, I think.
And for Derek, that'll be his second personal of the ball game. Klecker will go out for a breather and into the Challenger lineup. Hutton Walker, who has 8 off the Challenger bench. McDonald inbound. Schwartz going to back in, and there a call against the Challengers. And that'll go against Andy Alvarez.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that one because you could see it with the video.
Yep.
It was a clean block.
So that will send Schwartz to the free throw line.
Can see it from here. I don't need to even comment on it.
First free throw attempt. Rims off, and it remains a 1-point Challenger lead. Matter of fact, I see Coach France and Coach Morris discussing it over there. Second free throw attempt, no good. And now a tie-up. And it'll be Outlaw basketball.
And that right there is one of the things that Coach can't stand is, a rebound off a free throw. You have to box out.
It's really no more complicated than that.
It is not.
No inbound. Schwartz will shoot. His shot a little bit short. Alvarez climbs the golden ladder for the rebound. Outlets to Hutton. Walker on the drive. And he tried feeding it for Covey. And we have a Challenger turnover.
Been way too many of those in this game as well.
McDonald on the drive to the hoop. Alvarez there to disrupt. And Schwartz will miss the putback attempt. They'll have a foul against Cascade Christian. And that'll go against Michael Covey. And that'll be his second personal foul of the game. Challengers now with 14 fouls. Schwartz gets the roll to tie it up at 24. It's a 3-3 standoff so far here.
Here in the 2 minutes and 15 seconds gone here in the quarter.
Sisters unties the knot thanks to the free throw shooting of Schwartz. They lead 25-24. Walker with the ball, near steal. Holden loses his defender. Euro step 2. Now quickly going the other way. They get behind the Challenger defense, and they make them pay.
Should never happen after a made basket.
Challengers trail by 2, 28-26. Holden with the basketball. Covey. Klecker on the drive. He'll go ahead. A little fadeaway. The floater's good. Tying it up at 28.
Nice attack by Brady that time.
Feed it down in the low post. And now to the hoop. Moen misses the shot. And that is going to go against Michael Covey.
I think, yeah.
Tell you what, Michael Covey, when you go up against him, you'll know it.
Well, he's got his third foul already in this one.
First free throw attempt at the free throw line is Charlie Moen, 6-foot senior guard. He'll get another look, and Covey will go to the free throw line. Hutton Walker returns. Second attempt on its way, and that one's good. Sisters leads by 1. Flecker out of backcourt. Bull rushes to the hoop, kicks it out. Farmer drives hard to the hole, misses the shot. Alvarez, offensive rebound. And Shorts touched it last.
Nice drive by Farmer. Looked like he got fouled, but no call.
Outlaws lead by 1, but Challengers have the ball. Holden with the basketball. Farmer at the free throw line. Looks down low, and again, they're trying to force those passes. McDonald on the drive. Tries to feed it inside. Schwartz. He kisses it up the window for 2. Outlaws. 3-point lead. Halfway through the third quarter. Walker with it, drives hard to the hole. His shot a little off target. Looked like he got maybe just a little out of control. Hammerly with the ball, feeds it inside. Moen with the reverse, can't get it to go. Klecker with the basketball. He'll take it out of backcourt. Klecker glides to the hole. 2. Timeout called by the Challengers, who trailed by 1 with 3:48 left to go in the third quarter of play. We'll take a quick break, and we will be right back.
It's a full timeout.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, Outlaws with the 1-point lead. 3:48 left to go in the third quarter of play. Today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Bounce pass to McDonald. Cross court, Hammerly, guarded by Holden. McDonald quickly double teamed. Durham feeds. Hammerly shoots. His shot short. And we'll have a foul called against Cascade Christian.
Wow.
And
some interesting calls tonight.
That'll go against, they haven't posted it yet. It's going to go against Gottsman. That'll be his second. 5 team fouls for the Challengers.
And why are we shooting? Oh, 5 team fouls. You said it. I didn't listen. 5 team fouls against the Challengers. That's why we're shooting.
First free throw attempt at the free throw line. Will McDonald. He's got 10 in the ball game. Leading all scorers. And now checking in for the Outlaws. Keegan Dunn returns. 5'7" senior guard wearing number 10. Second attempt, that one short. Holden with the rebound. Takes it out of backcourt. Now for Walker. Walker, Gottsman, swings it for Alvarez. Up top, Holden going to drive hard to the hoop. And Misses the attempt. Hammerly with the basketball. Works it right. McDonald with the basketball. Hammerly with it right in front of the bench for Sisters. Starting a drive. Durham, and we'll have a
illegal screen.
So Challengers get it back on the Outlaws turnover. So that Sisters lineup for you got McDonald in there along with Dunn, Hammerly. Schwartz is in there along with Durham. They'll try to dump it inside for Alvarez, low post. Tries to make the move, can't get it to go. And they're stolen back by the Challengers. Alvarez there. Holden starts a drive, and he'll lay it up and in. It's a tie game. Jake Holden averaging 19 points a game and a steal by Walker. Walker to Alvarez. Brady Klecker out of backcourt. Gottsman's going to shoot from three. He gets it to go. Hudson Gottsman gives the Challengers 3-point lead. Meanwhile, going the other way, a miss. Alvarez will secure it. Get it up the floor to Walker. 1:50 to go in the third. Walker drives hard to the hole. Oh, my goodness. The hoop and the harm. That's one of those ones where you go, I don't believe he just made that.
I'm not sure how he even got it off.
Well, I'm sure he's probably maybe thinking the same thing. Sometimes it pays to be lucky.
Yeah, then good.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one that he just heard the whistle and threw it up there, it feels like.
Walker, free throw attempt, a little bit flat there. Challengers now with a 5-point lead. Walker leading the way for the Challengers with 10 on the night. Dunn with the basketball. McDonald. Up top it goes, Hammerly. Hammerly swings it right. Now Dunn with it. Dunn looking for Durham. He'll kick it out. Hammerly trying to get an opening. He'll shoot it. Air ball there, but Durham there with the putback. Timeout called on the floor. We'll take one as well. 37-34. Challenger lead is 3. We'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
Okay, back to the Cascade Christian Pavilion. Challengers lead by 3 with 1:15 left to go in the third.
Nice little run by the Challengers to get them a lead.
Well, and again, you talked about attacking the rim, and that's been their secret sauce here in this quarter.
It certainly has, and they've done a lot better. And then once they attack the rim, then you get some open looks at 3. And it looks like right now, Sisters going to a 1-2-2 zone. So the Challengers trying to figure out what they're going to do against it.
Gottsman loses control, but Dunn, in trying to secure it, loses the handle on it. Out of bounds it goes.
And now it looks like the Outlaw's going to go back to the man-to-man.
Farmer with the inbound just to our right. Gottsman will take it out of backcourt. Feeds it. Klecker looking for Holden. Nice teamwork by the Challengers as they take the 5-point lead. Holden now with 10 in the game. Meanwhile, Dunn swings at McDonald. McDonald cross-court pass. Dunn has an opening, but he's going to swing it around the horn. Down to the corner. That's Hammerly with it to Dunn. Dunn kicks it out. Durham will shoot, and Durham knocks it down. 39-37. The big guy getting it done from downtown. Klecker turns it over. Durham with the ball. And McDonald will pull up and shoot. He ties the game.
That was a terrible end to the quarter by the Challengers. They give up a 3 and a 2 to end the quarter with a 5-point lead, and you just can't do those kind of things. You got to finish the quarter strong.
Indeed. So now they got another quarter to right the ship. We'll take a timeout and be back here on TableRockSports.net. Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, day one of the Cascade Christian Christmas Classic coming up at 8:30. And we'll have it for you here on Table Rock Sports. The Challenger girls will go into action against Trinity Lutheran. But meanwhile, we've got this game to settle. And right now, we're looking at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And, we began the fourth the way we began the third. It's tied. Walker with the basketball. Alvarez high post. Klecker from the corner. Shot a little bit long, knocked away. Last touch by McDonald. And taking care of the inbound for the Challengers will be Walker underneath. Here we go. Walker finds Gottsman. Gottsman on the drive. Gottsman manages to corral it. Now for Walker. Walker drives inside, goes hard to the hole, and we'll have a whistle and a foul called against Sisters, and that's going to go against Charlie Moen. That'll be his second personal foul of the ball game. First team foul of the quarter for the Outlaws. Inbound, broken up, taken away. Challengers once again bit by the turnover bug. McDonald with it. Picks up his dribble. Schwartz dribbles left. Hammerly, Durham. Durham working against Alvarez. They'll kick it out. Schwartz will give it a go. And he buries the floater. 41-39. Outlaws with the lead. Gottsman with the basketball. Now for Klecker. Brady picks up his dribble, feeds back to Gottsman. Gottsman drives hard to the hole.
Gets it blocked.
And now it's Outlaws on the move. They swing it back out. McDonald with it. Goes hard to the hole. He lays it up and in.
Wow, how did he get that one in?
Oh, my God. He willed that thing in the basket. He's got 14 on the night. 6:31 to go. Gottsman tries from downtown. Misses the shot. Schwartz boxes out. Gets the rebound. And here's McDonald. Durham. Down in the corner, Schwartz feeds it back outside, Moen. McDonald shoots, his shot short. Running it down will be Hutton Walker.
Challengers need a bucket here. 5:58 to go in the quarter, and they're down by 4, and they're going to take a timeout.
Timeout called. We'll take one as well. And you're watching the Christmas Classic here on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Needs to be.
43-39, Sisters leading Cascade Christian with 5:55 left to go in the ball game. Challengers trail by 4, and they've got the ball. Walker being picked up by Hammerly. Top of the key. Flecker looking inside. And a Challenger turnover. Durham with the basketball now to McDonald. Bounce pass cross court. McDonald being hounded by Farmer. That's been a fun matchup to watch. Now they'll work it for Durham. Durham. McDonald, he'll drive, go inside, and foul before the shot.
On Hutton Walker.
So that'll be the first team foul for the Challengers here in the fourth. Gavin Hayes coming into the ball game for Alvarez. McDonald works it out way high. Hammerly is there. Moen down in the corner. McDonald. Schwartz. They'll swing it around. Driving to the hole is McDonald. He can't get it to go. And the Challengers get beat on the board, and they pay for it. 45-39. Sisters by 6. Klecker on the drive to the hoop. And
out of bounds off the top of the board.
4:52 left to go in the ball game. McDonald. Klecker offering up a little bit of pressure. Down in the corner, Schwartz. Durham, guarded by Klecker. Now they go high post for Hammerly. The foul's going to go against Gavin Hayes. That'll be his first personal foul of the ball game. And that will be the second team foul for the Challengers. Alvarez returns. Hayes comes out. Inbounding will be McDonald. Schwartz takes it over the corner.
And steps out of bounds.
Oops. Oh, turnover for the Outlaws with 4:37 to go.
Challengers need a bucket. They have struggled in this quarter. They don't have any points so far here in the fourth, with almost half of it gone.
Hutton Walker bringing it out of backcourt. Picks up his dribble. Klecker with it now. Starts a drive. Kicks it out. Holden with the basketball. Drives to the hoop. Tries to make a move, and again, they try to thread the needle inside, and that's just not going to work, guys. 45-39. Durham. Bounce pass. McDonald. There's Moen with it. Loops the pass. McDonald tries to make a move against Farmer. Hammerly in the corner. Durham. Durham feeds. Around the horn it goes. And there to bury it is McDonald. His triple makes it a 9-point game at 48-39. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, a game that was once tied now is a 9-point deficit for the Challengers.
Yeah, unfortunately for Cascade Christian, they've turned the ball over, I think, more times than they'd like to in this quarter for sure, and haven't got a lot of shots. And the ones they have got, obviously not going down. They haven't made a bucket here to start.
And here, ball tipped away by Hammerly. They're just going to play defense on you, and
well, they're what's interesting is they're running the same kind of similar defense to what the Challengers are running.
Isn't it funny how sometimes the stuff you use sometimes works against you when used by an opponent? There with a move to the hoop. Walker can't get his little floater to go. Meanwhile, out on the break, they'll feed it up the floor. Shorts is there, 2. 50-39. Sisters with their largest lead of the game. Klecker with the basketball, kicks it out. Holden will shoot from downtown. His shot rims off. And whereas the Challengers, I think, were thought to be a good shooting team coming into the season, they struggled so far.
No, has not proven to be the case so far this season.
But now, Outlaws will inbound with 2:59 left to go. Covey applying backcourt pressure. McDonald with it. Glides to the hoop. I almost said travels to the hoop, but...
Well, it looked like he did, to be honest with you.
Walker with a jumper. In and out. No good. Durham will take the ball out of backcourt. Being hounded by Holden. Pass down in the corner. Now here at the top of the key, they're going to swing it around. McDonald guarded by Holden. Now on the right side, Moen with it. 12 on the shot clock. And McDonald drives. McDonald scores. Well, I don't think there's much doubt about who the player of the game is.
Well, yeah, he's been all over the court tonight, and he's got 23.
And now he'll go to the free throw line with an opportunity for more as Hudson Gottsman returns to the ball game.
21. Has an opportunity to get to 23.
Free throw attempt off target. Ball tipped around.
Fouls on Labhart.
And for
the Challenger's going to empty the bench here. Down by 13 here with 2:10 to go.
Wyatt Scott into the ball game. Covey's in along with Gavin Hayes, Noah Darland. And then who's that number 32 over there for Cascade?
That would be Jacoby Getman.
Getman seeing some varsity minutes here late in the game. Well, I know the Challenger's been hit with a little bit of an injury bug here this week.
Yeah, Merrick has a bad ankle sprain, and he's out.
Now here, Challengers, ball with 1:52 left to go. Hayes with the move, trying to find somebody to kick it out to. Gets it to Covey. Now up top for Scott. Scott on the drive. Covey, dump it inside for Hayes. Hayes trying to get a handle on it. And it'll be tipped out of bounds by Sisters.
And Noah's Darling shot blocked out of bounds more appropriately.
Getman with the basketball over in the corner. He'll go ahead and pull up and shoot. He'll get the roll. Welcome to the varsity, Jacoby Getman, 52-41. Meanwhile, Dunn with the basketball, 1:21 left to go. Ball over on the left side, cross-court pass now to Durham. Durham, Dunn. Dunn working against Covey. Yeah, steal by the Challengers. Gavin Hayes out of backcourt, loses it, but Wyatt Scott's there. Getman will shoot from the corner. He misses the shot. Oh, we have a foul on the play.
And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot three.
Jacoby Getman seeing some late action for the Challengers. Getman, just a freshman. Saw a lot of him playing reserve quarterback for the Challengers as he connects on the first free throw to make it a 10-point game. Here comes the second free throw attempt. That one a little bit long. Fouled on the three-point shot. He'll have another one coming. So Getman now with 3 in the game. And that one's good. 2 for 3 from the stripe. Getman has 4 in the game. And now we'll have a timeout called.
The varsity guys are going to come back in. I'm not sure why, to be honest.
Well, while they sort that out, we welcome back Libert's Carpet One of Medford and Grants Pass and State Farm Insurance Rory Wold of Medford for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2026. 2 great additions are our sponsor roster. And Road Credit Union, proud to partner with the Medford School District and Table Rock Sports, bringing you the touchdown, 3-point field goal, and strikeout clubs, raising money for schools. And also thanks to Steve Vincent and Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years of sponsorship to support our live stream coverage. Well, it looks like from the looks of things that the Challenger boys will drop down to the consolation bracket and play at
I think Klamath Union, I think, is who they'll play at 1:30 tomorrow.
And then, of course, that'll be a big game tomorrow night between Trinity Lutheran and Sisters. But meanwhile, yeah, for the Challengers, they'll end up playing 1:30, and that Klamath Union team put up a good fight today.
They did, and there'll be a challenge for Cascade Christian, especially if they don't play better than they did tonight.
McDonald getting set to take care of the inbound. Labhart quickly up the floor. And there is Durham with it. They'll try to work some time off the clock. Durham, McDonald. And there a foul by Holden. Of course, both teams with fouls to give. Another one of those newer rules is the idea of the team fouls resetting.
Yeah, after every quarter. Now the Challengers with 4, so the next one will be shooting for the Outlaws.
And ball's loose. Schwartz manages to corral it, and now a foul called against Checking in for the challengers will be Mikey Covey.
Not sure why they let Mikey Covey in. Usually they don't let you in until the second shot. That's just a weird little thing that happened there.
Yeah, early season for the officials, too.
Apparently.
Free throw attempt in and out for Durham. He'll get another attempt, 31.8. Outlaws grinding out a victory here. Gottsman returns for the challengers. And it'll be Walker taking care of the inbound. In the backcourt, Farmer. Derek quickly on the move. Not wasting any time. He's going to go a little fadeaway jumper. Won't go. It's short. Rebound by Durham, and McDonald fouled in the backcourt. Almost looks like they're almost platooning a little bit here, like when they...
Well, I think they were just trying to see if they could motivate them to, and then run some sort of a play here at the end, sort of like it was a close game. And that even was not well done, let's just say. I know what it's supposed to look like, and
it wasn't that.
It wasn't that.
First free throw attempt by McDonald. Misses its target. But then it's like you say, Mark, this is part of the early season. This is where you some of it is diagnosis.
Yep. You have to figure out how to play.
Hutton Walker, his shot way short. Trying to save it is Gottsman. Couldn't quite get there in time, and so it'll be a Sisters inbound. Gottsman will come out of the game. Mikey Covey in for the challengers. Steal, and laying it up and in is Holden for two. 54-45. 8.1 seconds left to go in the ball game. Challengers will gather at their bench.
And call a timeout there, just because if you don't call a timeout, remember the clock continues to run in high school after a made basket. So they're going to reset the clock to 11 seconds. Not that it's going to change the outcome, but again, I think it gives the challengers a chance to work on some things that they want to work on.
Well, for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. And you're invited to discover the vibrant lifestyle at Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Learn more at TwinCreeksRetirement.com. Well, be sure to check out, of course, one of the easiest ways to find out what's going on in Table Rock Sports is to become a subscriber to our YouTube channel. But what I can tell you is there's a number of games for those that you can't make it to, that there's going to be a lot of coverage of the Christmas Classic on Table Rock Sports. Go to the Lithia Superstore Game Center, and you'll see the slate of games that include the Challenger boys and girls. Meanwhile, near steal by the Challengers. Durham with it. He's going to go ahead and bring it back out. You're going to go ahead and let time run off the clock. And it'll be at the Outlaws advancing to the tournament semifinals. Sisters defeats Cascade Christian 54-45. With that, the Outlaws will advance and play Trinity Lutheran tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And definitely that game, I anticipate to be a barn burner.
Yeah, I think it will be. It'll be a really good game between the two of those teams.
Meanwhile, for the Challengers, they'll play at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon against Klamath Union. And again, that will be a game that we end up providing for you on Table Rock Sports via the live stream. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout here, and then we'll do a very quick post-game wrap. And we'll get ready for the girls' game coming up right after this.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, Sisters with a 54-45 victory against the Cascade Christian Challengers. A game where Challengers made a couple of runs along the way. Both teams played very strong defense. Unfortunately for the Challengers, I think probably if you go to breaking down numbers, where the real problem for Cascade was tonight was in the turnover department. And the fact that I don't think that the Challengers had made three this evening. Wait a minute, there was one by Hudson Gottsman.
And Hutton Walker made one too, actually, so two.
Yeah. And I think probably with this team, it would be safe to say a lot of folks would figure it would end up in the about maybe 7 or 8 a game, type of range with a type of potential and capability that they have. But that's how things play out here. Looking at that Lithia Game Center slate for tomorrow, we can plan accordingly. And of course, by all means, love to have you down here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion. It's top notch in terms of the amenities, and also just a lot of fun to visit with some of the folks that maybe you haven't seen in a while. Well, you end up usually on Christmas break with a lot of family and alumni in town. But looking at the varsity boys, we mentioned that the first game tomorrow will be in the consolation bracket between Phoenix and North Valley. They're going to play at 10:30 a.m. Then at 1:30 p.m. it'll be Cascade Christian and Klamath Union. 6 o'clock, Sisters against Trinity Lutheran. And the winner of that game will take on the winner of Junction City and Ashland. I tell you, that Junction City team looked really tough in their victory against Phoenix today.
Yes, they did.
Squad with a lot of size, and one of the players, Caden Schaefer, the nephew of Challengers baseball coach Kevin Schaefer. Meanwhile, on the girls' side of things, coming up tomorrow, Sisters will take on the winner of tonight's game here, coming up, between Cascade Christian and Trinity Lutheran. That girls' game will be at 3 o'clock. Meanwhile, North Valley will take on Phoenix. And that game will be at 4:30. Down in the consolation bracket, at 9 a.m., it'll be Hidden Valley against Ashland. And then at noon, it will be Klamath Union taking on whoever ends up losing this game tonight. So, still some basketball left to be decided on the day. But with the win, Sisters, and I think Mark's point very early in the broadcast bears noting here that Sisters coming in at 2-2, much better than their record indicates. Now they raise their record to 3-2, while meanwhile the Challengers suffer their second consecutive defeat and end up going to 3-2 on the season.
Yeah, they just a struggle for the Challengers tonight, and it shouldn't be, really. They're a better team than that. They just have not figured out yet, in my opinion, kind of how to play together. how to work offensively with each other instead of they're still kind of fighting each other, it seems like a little bit.
Yeah.
And so hopefully that'll improve as the season goes along. And you know, that's that comes with playing together and gelling as a group. And, you know, with the football team being as late as it was and all the things that happened with that, I think this is not the Challenger team you're going to see in a few weeks.
Well, the good news is that you can't win a championship in December.
Yes, exactly right.
And if nothing else, maybe you can struggle a little bit, but you end up with growth that comes out of that ends up making you a better team, so that when you can win a championship in March, that you are ready
to go. And that's always the goal. And you've seen it, this is not the first Challenger team that's struggled early in the season that has gone on to do great things at the state tournament either. So anyway, what we got here at the end of the game is just statistically real quick. Sisters ends up the game 20 for 42. That's 48%. So they shot extremely well in the second half. 12 for 22 in the second half. So a nice job by them of making shots in the second half and really that's what allowed them to pull away in that fourth quarter. Is they just started making some shots, and the Challengers, on the other hand, didn't make any shots. They shoot 17 for 47 for the game. That's just 36%. Challengers 9 for 14 from the free throw line. That's 64%. Meanwhile, Sisters 11 for 21. The other thing Sisters did was got to the free throw line. 21 free throws tonight for them, and could have even been a bigger margin of victory if they'd shot a decent percentage from the free throw line. Turnovers, 12 for Sisters and 16 for the Challengers. That's still a problem. It was a problem in that last game against Regis that they played up in the tournament they went to up north and the Dayton tournament, and it was a problem again tonight. They've got to get that cleaned up and figure out how to take care of the basketball. Scoring tonight, first for Sisters. Will McDonald leading the way. He had 22 points for them. Kieran Labhart had 9. Charlie Moen with 4. Marshall Durham, who played really good in that fourth quarter. He had a bunch of points in the fourth quarter, ends up with 9. Tegan Schwartz with 10, and that's the scoring. So really for them, only 5 guys in the scoring column tonight. And the Challengers, I thought they played pretty good defense throughout the game until just, right at the end of the fourth quarter. And right at the end of the third quarter, if you remember right, where Challengers had like a 5 or 6 point lead, and the Outlaws scored 5 points right at the end of the quarter to tie it up on some really interesting plays right at the end of the quarter that the Challengers just did not play good defense on. So after just limiting Sisters to 21 points in the first half, they scored 33 in the second. So a much different second half for them as far as scoring the basketball goes. Scoring for Cascade Christian, leading the way was Jake Holden. He had 12. Hutton Walker had 10. Gottsman had 5. Brady Klecker was 6. Andy Alvarez was 6. Derek Farmer had a bucket for 2. And Jacoby Getman off the bench with 4. So kind of a struggle tonight for the Challengers to score points. And really, I look at this game and I go, that is a team that the Challengers should have beat. I mean, they just did not play very well tonight.
Well, and this is where now you kind of learn the lessons of defeat, and then you move on.
Well, and you work to get better. There's definitely some tape they're going to be able to look at to say, here's some things we need to do differently.
Yep.
And I think, like you said, you don't win a championship in December, and there's a lot of learning to do for this Challenger basketball team right now.
All right, that'll wrap things up for us here from the Cascade Christian Pavilion. For Colton Treadway and Mark McLemore, I'm Jim McCoy. Stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and pull this one down and come right back up with Challenger girls basketball on TableRockSports.net.
And now for the starting lineups for the Saints. Number 2.
Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Productions in partnership with our local school districts. Thank you to our local sponsors who make these live athletic streams possible. Please support their businesses when you can. I'm Jim McCoy along with Kellen Klecker and Colton Treadway. We're coming to you live from the Cascade Pavilion in Medford, Oregon. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore game of the night as we get set for this matchup between the Saints of Trinity Lutheran against the Cascade Christian Challengers. The starting lineups being introduced for the two teams. So we're kind of quickly getting into this. Well, you were just on an airplane just a few hours ago coming back from Grand Canyon University, and of course Cascade Christian graduate, played on a whole bunch of championship teams during the course of your career, now managing with the women's basketball program at Grand Canyon University, and it's great to have you here tonight.
Thanks for having me. It's always great to sit here and chat with you.
Well, here you get an opportunity to now break away from the college scene for a little bit and tell us a little bit about what you see in high school girls basketball. Kinley Davis jumping it up, and the tip won by the Saints. Way up high is Rocky Berger. She's trapped by Bryn Coppage and Addie Horn, and a steal by Horn, by Coppage, I should say. Coppage to Cadence Gonzalez. Addie Horn. Geez, Kellen, you're just gone for a couple of years and all these faces change.
I know.
Morgan Samhammer, challenger forward to the basketball. Tries to make a move, left of the paint. Gives it up, Gonzalez. Cadence out to Addie Horn, the transfer from Eagle Point. Sophomore player. This is a young challengers team. 2 seconds left. And a shot clock violation for the challengers. One of those early season things that's like, okay, well, we make this mistake now. Let's not make this in February.
Right. It was so it's so funny to see the shot clock now, because half my time in high school we didn't have it. So, I mean, I played half without it and half with it. So.
Well, and how did it really? Do you find it was a huge adjustment or no?
Oh no, I mean, it can be when you're moving the ball around trying to get the best shot, but I mean, overall, you're usually putting up a shot before the 35 seconds runs out. Ooh.
Morgan Samhammer with the attempt. That one will rim out. It'll end up going out of bounds. Challenger with the inbound. So that challenger lineup for you, Cadence Gonzalez along with Addie Horn, Morgan Samhammer, Bryn Coppage, and Kinley Davis. Davis in the
Good
post.
Pass.
There you go. Go ahead and get it to the tall person inside. Trinity Lutheran with the ball. Kiera Smith wearing number 2. And making a move to the hoop there. The attempt by Abby McFadden is no good. Challengers bring it out of backcourt, quickly up the floor. Coppage with it. Up top now for Horn. Horn. Coppage in the corner. Now for Gonzalez. Gonzalez, the transfer from New Hope Christian. Samhammer with the basketball.
Got to look to get a shot.
And the ball's loose on the floor. Kinley Davis is there trying to make a move. And now we end up with bowling pins on the floor.
Yeah. I was about to say the same thing.
So how's it been going with the Yotes so far? The Lopes.
It's been an experience. New team, new coaching staff. So it's a lot different than last year, but super fortunate to still be doing what I've been given the opportunity to do. So yeah, it's been amazing. I'm super, super blessed to be where I'm at.
Well, I definitely have to give you the opportunity, because I think sometimes when they think about team managers, they think of water bottles and ball bags and laundry. And I think what I've learned from your 2 years of doing that, it's a little different scene than that.
Yeah. I mean, you still have all that stuff, all the dirty work that you don't want to do. But, I mean, it's taken me to some pretty cool places. And I've gotten to connect with a few really cool people, so I'm very, very thankful.
Gonzalez with that shot. Rolls off long there
She
with the
can hit
rebound.
that shot.
Smith, yes, she can. Good long distance shooter. Between her and Coppage, I think they got a couple of people who can take it from downtown. Berger with the basketball, loses it, steal by the Challengers. Horn with it, misses on the attempt. Challengers maybe a little bit out of control there. Now, meanwhile, good defense by Gonzalez.
Don't pick up her dribble.
Now, Challengers run it out of backcourt. Well, I think with both the boys and the Challengers girls basketball teams, one of the things they're looking for is just somebody who can really kind of take charge in terms of the handles.
Absolutely. Good pass, good play.
And Davis gives the Challengers the early 4-0 lead. Davis, just a sophomore, 6'1". Excellent thrower in track and field. Saints will get ready to inbound. It'll be Rocky Berger, the 5'4" junior guard. Ella Prelog in there. And the Challengers break it up. So Challengers, good defense so far in this ball game. Gonzalez out of backcourt, quickly down the floor to Davis.
Good pass.
Nice teamwork, just can't get the shot to go. Meanwhile, rebound taken by Abby McFadden, 5'10" sophomore. And a timeout called on the floor. Head coach Steve Leisure. 4-0 ball game. Halfway through the first. We'll be right back after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, Jim McCoy along with Kellen Klecker. Kellen, part of the Challenger Champion. You'll see you were the part of that three-peat on all, and then you got to be part of a two-time football championship team.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything?
I don't think so.
No, got a lot of rings, got a lot of bling. Challengers on defense, and again, they break it up. There is Sienna Wilcox, spark plug off the bench for the Challengers. Loses control of it. And taking it away will be the Saints. Prelog out of backcourt. Rocky Berger with it, has a little trouble with the handles, and that'll go out of bounds. Coming into this game, the Challenger girls coming in with a record of 2-3, while Trinity Lutheran, the Saints, are 3-3 on the young season. Gonzalez kicks it out. Grace McCauley in the ball game.
Good skip.
And the shot, that one just a little bit short.
Oh, good pass.
Now quickly up the floor. Challengers getting back defensively. Berger pulls up and shoots. And she gets the roll. 2. Points on the break. Gives the Saints their first field goal of the night. McCauley with the basketball. Gonzalez. Skip pass over for McCauley. Wilcox, left wing, looking inside. A Horn looking for Wilcox. Ball tipped away defensively. Kara Smith, and I don't know, at least in terms of what you're seeing, but defensively, Trinity's looking like it's doing a good job of really trying to slow that Challenger team down.
Absolutely.
Taking the inbound, and a near takeaway there, and once again, over the line it goes, and it'll be Challenger basketball.
I think a big part of Trinity's game plan should be trying to take away Kinley inside, make him shoot shots on the perimeter.
Time running down, a little bit of trouble there. Gonzalez will fire the shot. No time to really get set on that. And so it's a 4-2 ball game. They're going to try to feed it inside, and there, shot off the glass, no good by McFadden. Ball lost out of bounds. Challengers will get it back with 2:27. So there the Challengers have kind of wrestled with the clock here. And a timeout called on the floor. A little 30-second break here. Gives us opportunity to remind you that our sponsors make this coverage possible. Thank you to General Manager Justin Lombardi and our title sponsors again in 2026, the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62. Your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. Well, you got a brand new appreciation, I think, for women's basketball. Well, and I think you've probably seen not only on the women's side, but the men's as well, that jump from the high school ranks to college.
Yeah. It's definitely, I feel like with the more you climb, the more fast tempoed the game gets and how much quicker the game gets. But yeah, it's quite a jump, I can't lie.
Yeah, it's quite an adjustment, that's for sure. Horn with the basketball. She dragged her pivot foot. And it'll be Trinity Lutheran with the inbound. It'll be Kira Smith, defended by Horn. They'll work it in. Berger between the circles. Gets a screen. They'll dump it inside. And we'll have a blocking foul against the Challengers. That's going to go against Cadence Gonzalez. For the Challengers, their first team foul of the night. Actually, I stand corrected. That's the second team foul for the Challengers. Shot finds its way home. It's a tie ball game at 4 apiece. Sam Hammer out of backcourt. Picks up her dribble. Wilcox with it. Now for Gonzalez. Down on the baseline, making a drive.
Ooh.
And Horn making the move there.
That was the right read.
And call goes against the Saints. What did you see there?
Yeah, I think Addie did a good job taking her man to the baseline. It could have been a little tight, but overall, I would have done the same thing. So I think that's the right play. Although, my thinking probably isn't the right thinking 90% of the time. No, I'm just kidding.
Just don't do as I do, but do as I say. All right, we're going to have to flip this here real quick. Okay.